The following video contains content and language which may be considered inappropriate for viewers under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Hello everybody, it's me, the Mole Nose, and welcome to a very special edition of the Mole Nose Takes the Hackverse. Oh my god, when you think you've seen it all in life, it's all one big work. So when one podcaster is telling you, fuck these other motherfuckers, they don't mean it. It's all a work, people. It really is. It's all a work. Like this shit. What in the fuck is this? I mean, hey. Fuck Rob Saul. You got Rob Saul on? Really? Yeah, you already had some people on the fence about the damn show. Now you just really pushing them right over into the other camp. But that's all a work too. Everything's a work. I can't wait till May 9th. May fucking 9th. May 9th through 11th, Hack-a-fucking-mania. We're gonna be there. You should too. Go ahead, hackamania.com.
They're running a work. It lasted 6 months. Even Bob Levy was like, enough's enough.
Speaking of works, you and Rob Saul is a fucking work. You ripped into MKE because he went on Rob Saul's show, made this big fucking deal, but now you've got that same son of a bitch on your show, Kevin. Really? It must be desperate fucking times for the MLC camp. Go the fuck ahead.
Enough. I'll eat blue cheese out of a dirty woman's ass, but enough's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. I was laughing at that too when you said when Bob Levy.
Maybe TSN network is telling the truth here. It's desperate fucking times. Oh no! What are we gonna do? You could have done anything but had this motherfucker on because someone super chatted $100 to send Rob Saul the link. Really? Listen, we over here at the Mole Nose Show could have easily have matched that $100 so you didn't send him the link to save you some dignity. Whatever. Go ahead.
Who eats blue cheese out of
Yeah, that's his closer for decades, and he's like, I will not tolerate this. This is beneath me.
With that. Yeah, yes. And then it didn't work. John didn't bite, so they wanted to have Kumia back on. So instead of saying we failed at this work and here's Anthony Cumia back there, their take was John's too lazy that he did.
I have a feeling that Kevin Brennan is so far against Anthony Cumia that he will side with Rob Saul and Stuttering. Before you know it, Stuttering John will be on this show. Give us content.
Didn't even respond.
It was John. John fucked up again.
Yeah.
John was too lazy to text back, even though he was saying on his show that he didn't trust what Cumia was doing, what he was up to.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, Shuli was like, "Yep, John's too lazy to text Cumia back." I mean, it really is unbelievable.
They love their works over there, and Cumia.
This is a work, you bobble-headed bitch. This is a fucking work. It's disgusting. I'm disgusted. Ugh. Go ahead.
Oh, they got video packages. They cut tape. You know, get the fuck out of
Yeah, they got sound effects. They do. Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know, I've heard, because, you know, I lurk on all the shows. It's all one big work. TSN said that Kevin Brennan brings people together. Well, there we go.
I mean, you can't. Go ahead, Nasty Neil.
I was going to say, wouldn't you think that's something you wouldn't want to make into a work?
That's not
real-life
leaving.
edifying?
It's all a work, Nasty Neil. It really is. Every single fucking one of you podcasters are one giant work. It's my opinion. Nobody else's. We want war, destruction, and chaos. You're not going to get that in this shit verse. Because every single one, I think there's one big Discord the way they all go. They all meet into, or some kind of group chat or something. And they say, okay, how can we do a work? How can we grift this fucking idiot, dumbass fucking people that watch this shit? Me included. I've been duped. We've all been fucking duped. We've all been duped. It's kind of I don't even know whether to laugh or fucking cry right now. Oh no, what are we gonna do? Go ahead, you fucking walking works.
That's exactly what Levy said. The great Bob Levy.
Yeah.
A work.
Go to Levyverse, everybody. How's Chris Abels, by the way?
I have no contact with.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Listen, here's what's happening. For me, anyways. When I see stuff like this, it instantly cuts someone's credibility, which Rob's credibility with me was shit anyways. 0%. Can't get no lower than that. So I'm talking about everybody else. I see what looks like a work. Your credibility instantly gets cut by 50%. So now anytime you say something, I'm going to be looking at you with a side eye. This is nuts. Hit the fucking like button.
With Chris Abels. That
Wait, he's ghosting you?
No, I
So
Yeah, right. Back this shit. He's trying to think, but he can't think quick enough what to say. You should have just said, well, actually, I spoke to him the other day in our group chat. You know, the same one you're in, Kevin, or Nasty Neil. I think Nasty Neil's trying to get in that private chat. He's not quite there yet. Listen, this is what happens when you have too many people that like everybody. Only should be a few of us that can be allowed to like everybody. Oh my God, draw lines in the sand, tear each other down over the internet. That's what we want. Listen, the High Lord Executioner Alex Stein even said, we need more negativity on this platform.
by the way.
I have no contact with Chris Abels. That
Wait, he's ghosting you?
No, I
So wait, the magic?
This was clipped by Stephen Bravo who happened to jump on there. It was like at almost 3 in the morning. And when he sent the email to me, he's like, listen, I couldn't sleep last night, so I finished the movie up. I went on there just to see, and I seen Rob Saul on there, and I about fell out my chair. So he clipped this specifically for me to give my review and my takes on.
The magic of you and Levy and Chris Abels is no more.
Listen, Chris Abels is not somebody that I brag about that I've worked with. I mean, we saw what happened with that stupid show, that Replayables, and all those viewers he was buying, and one person chatting, but there's.
But that's what y'all all do, right? Buy viewers. Really? Maybe it's time for some self-reflection. Rob Saul might be the only one at Nasty Neil because he only has like 8 people. So these two, I can't say nothing about MLC. I'm completely dumbfounded by everything with MLC right now. But these two, Rob Saul and his lackey there, Nasty Neil, I can tell they're not buying views. Their shit might be authentic. But there's a lot of shows out there that buy these views and stuff. Why can't you be authentic? Because you don't want to see that you only have 30 people actually watching that motherfucker. Ego. Their egos will be bruised. It's all a work. Go ahead.
There's 5,000 live in the chat room. It's it's insane.
They're just all really busy.
Yeah.
No, he really disappeared. That was crazy.
Well, yeah. I mean, he got called. I mean, nobody's seeing.
Yeah, but the show, I mean, I fell for it because he'd be getting all these fucking big super chats. And I was like, and he had a big numbers. I'm like, wow, this show's really taken off,
That's what they used to do to me. They bring me on that BS show in the morning. They were like, oh, you're jealous.
Don't know much about this person they're talking about, Chris Abels. I don't know anybody by that name, so can't really speak on that. But just watching Kevin Brennan chuck it up and laugh it up with the bobbleheaded Rob Saul is just, it's so uncanny, really. Oh, well, Mo, they squashed their heat. Good. It's all a work anyways. Nothing to squash. What a joke.
Oh, it's Chris Abels from Levyland really blew up, and you're still doing what you're doing. And I'm like, and I knew the whole time he was buying the fucking viewers. I'm just, these motherfuckers.
Wait, they try to make you feel bad?
Yeah, like Chris
They
Abels.
knew it was fake. They knew it was fake the whole time.
They were trolling you. They probably were trolling you, Rob. You guys are masters at the work. This, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it in this video. It's a fucking work. Everything's a work. And they were trolling me. Really? You sure it wasn't a fucking work?
Like he was destroying me, and I was so jealous. They would show me his numbers live on the air.
It's so sick. It's so sick. I mean, they know it's fake, and they do works on works.
They tried to rub my nose in it that I didn't have the money to buy viewers like that.
Because you like dogs, that's why I want to rub your nose in it.
When you're a bad boy.
Yeah, the dog thing.
I think I might just reach out to the Shuli Network and say, hey, we got this about a 10-minute clip here. If you want it, please let me know, and I'd be more than happy to zip file this month. But it's a 10-minute clip, I don't have to really zip file it, but I'll be more than happy. Matter of fact, I think it's on Twitter. Rip that motherfucker off of there. Just like they've been ripping us off with these fucking works. Go ahead.
That didn't start until after I left there. They ran with that clip of me taking my dog to the vet.
I think everybody ran with that one.
Well, they started it, and then everybody ran with it.
Even everybody in Atlantic City, everybody was like, hey, everybody knew somehow that you like dogs.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like everyone in the casino, not even related.
Yeah, I went to the poker room. I said, I'm looking for 1, 2. They go, do you know Rob Saul fucks dogs? I go, no, I don't.
No.
Like randos were just bringing that up. I was like, this is crazy.
That's only Dabbleverse people.
Like
people
the blackjack
in
dealer
City.
was asking you about?
Yeah, that lady who at the blackjack deal, she's like, security.
Look how happy Rob is. So all these years and months, he just wanted Daddy Kevin's attention. He wants to be the favorite
So, do you know
son.
Rob Saul fucks dogs? I go, no, I don't.
Nah.
Like randos were just bringing that up. I was like, this is
Nobody in
crazy.
Atlanta. That's only Dabbleverse people. There's
Like the
people in
blackjack
Atlantic
dealer was
City.
asking about?
Yeah, that lady who at the blackjack though, she's like, security.
Yeah, well, you know what? The funny thing is, I'm sure you've Googled your name before, Kevin. And well, when you Google stuff, it starts giving you suggestions. When I typed in Rob Saul, it says Rob Saul dogs is the first thing. That
I don't think
This is like
I think I keep that to myself.
The internet wins. The internet always wins.
yeah.
Yeah, when I go to YouTube and I pull it, I'm just going to any
So going forward, anything between these guys right here is a work. Just let that sink in your head for a little bit. It's a fucking work. I don't know about you guys, but for me, and before someone says, well, who the hell is he talking to? I'm talking to you listening. I'm talking to these motherfucking works. You okay? Hit the like button. I will try and get my little NLO gigs in there every chance I get. But no, back to what I was saying. Anything these guys do going forward, it's absolutely a work. If they have a falling out again, disagreement, sorry, I don't believe you. It's a work. You can sit there and say, oh, it's not a work, all you want. You're no better than fucking Joey C. And listen, episode 6, Nobody Likes Onions, Melton says, Kevin, you're walking in trash. You're down there with Joey C. and Rob Saul, and here you have them on your show. Not saying Melton's right, but he's looking like he is. Roasted. Go ahead. Works.
rando show.
We don't like works over here. We don't dig that shit, okay?
When I pull up YouTube, it takes right after YouTube takes me to blocks Neil Brennan. I'm like, why? I don't even watch his fucking show. Like I watch Stalin 19 way more than that. So it's like they almost know how to fuck with me.
They're trolling you.
YouTube is trolling me. I'm like, I don't even.
And another crazy thing is this is the actual first episode of The Mole Knows Takes the Hackverse that I'm actually reviewing an MLC clip. I normally don't do that. Not anymore.
Watch Neil Brennan. I watch Stalin clips every fucking day. I literally look for clips from my show, but they're like,
Oh,
no,
AI,
but it's really about
Kevin, it's AI.
you and Neil Brennan. I go, I guess it is. Rob Stolen Dogs and Kevin Brennan and Neil Brennan.
Well, yeah. No. At least you got the better side of that.
It's debatable, I guess.
So, Rob, do you have a schedule for your show?
I usually do Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock, and then I kind of pop up during the week because Tuesday and Wednesdays are my days off, and I work the other 5 days during the week.
Go ahead, Kevin. Hit him on his fucking job. Let's see what happens here.
Well, people say people are going to say Brennan's stands for nothing.
Yeah,
because I had you on my show. Maybe they're right.
right.
Oh, we are.
I don't even know. All I know is Fort Wayne turned me into a whore.
Yeah.
There you go. Wow.
I figured I'd be the one. I'm the one person not welcome back. I see you bring back other people you've beefed with, and
All right, solid work.
I mean everybody, right? You've
Gino.
been MK, Chad, Bob Levy was back on. You've had beefs with all these people.
Oh yeah, I did have Gina. Gina
Gino,
said
yeah.
Gina
Bill
said the N word
Schultz
like
you had
at least.
on.
Who?
Yeah, Bill Schultz.
I can promise you this. This has 100% pushed this camp to the polar opposite. We're kind of in shock right now because, we try to walk the thin line, but we've done it for 4 months now, if not longer. Yeah. No more.
Bolts on at one point.
Oh yeah, he did try to kill my Patreon. Rob, any luck with the ladies? Speaking of Bill Schultz.
with Bill Schultz. No, with
I
the
just
lady?
remember all the Compound Media stuff where you're trying to hook up with those women from the women of Compound Media, like Playboy used to do the women of the Big Ten, and now they do the women of Compound Media.
Oh, that's quite a club.
Chrissy Mayer, what's your take on Chrissy Mayer? She just opened a new studio tonight.
Oh, did she open a new? I did not.
Yeah,
hear
in her
about
house, and she had E-Rock as her.
I know there's probably gonna be some people upset. But just remember, this is all a work. Everything you're seeing on these shows, the beefs, them going back and forth, I guarantee, I bet you almost anything, just watching this right here, that Kevin Brennan and Shuli from the Shuli Network probably are besties. They probably send each other text messages. They probably call once a day. Hey, brother, just calling to check on you and the family. Everything good? Okay. Sending fucking edible arrangements to each other, that kind of stuff. It's all a work. So don't get upset because I am giving a honest review and take on this shit right here. Maybe there is a small morsel of chaos in here. Yeah, maybe this is a good thing. Shake shit up, I guess.
First guest, she had 200 people watching. She has 101,000 subscribers. She had 252 people watching.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
It's all a work, Kevin. It's all a work. I can't. I have to take you at 50% of your words. So now I'm just giving the side eye because I don't know. I have to go investigate myself.
It's amazing. And she had E-Rock. So her thing is now she's going to have a studio in her house. Like
DTA, don't trust anyone.
Yes. And then people are going to come up to her house and do an interview with her in her house.
how big is this studio? She got E-Rock in there.
Yeah, it's pretty big. They had a wide door.
Okay. Is this going to be like are they going to do the next content house in there? Maybe you and I can pack our bags. And
yeah. Remember? Now we're going down memory lane. Content house.
Yeah.
No, they did two. They did a content house in like the Poconos.
Oh, yeah.
And then they did a content house in Orlando that Chad was going to crash or something. And yeah, that's how Chad came back because Chad was going to go to the Orlando Improv to watch their show. Kumia and Gino and Chrissy Mayer, and then Chad was going to go, and then the Orlando Improv said Chad Zumock is not welcome. So Levy goes, you got to have Chad on. He's got a great story. So I'm like, I don't care. It's Levy's fault, just like it's not my fault. It's Nick and Fort Wayne's fault. It wasn't my idea.
I shouldn't have promised this. Is that
no? Anybody, you always got to blame somebody else. I learned that from Shuli.
Oh yeah, surely.
And that's the crazy part. Here's another crazy little morsel of fucking truth. It's all a work. When Rob Saul was doing he went live at the bar at Atlantic City. The damn viewer chatter that he put on there without asking, and you could see the guy ducking and like, wait. Was Nick in Fort Wayne? That was all a work. Go ahead.
Shuli's new line. Oh, you hear?
Wow.
He's every time you.
There's a lot of revelations coming from this shit here.
He'll go. Maybe it was you.
Have you
What's
seen
he
Rob's
do?
impression
What's
of
he do?
Shuli?
He says he does the old maybe it was you, like it with John when John starts talking about you knew about this with you. So he goes, you seem to have a lot of information on that. Maybe it was you.
Yeah. Shuli said John knew about ESO because he accused John. No, because everybody thinks Shuli knew about ESO before and after. He was paying him after. So yeah, Shuli's like, yeah, maybe John knew about ISO, and he didn't tell anybody. I mean, Shuli's such a fucking hack. It's unbelievable.
That's his new taste. Oh, maybe it was you. Every time
Maybe it
someone
was you.
Maybe it was fucking Maybelline. Who gives a fuck? It's all the work. You guys are nothing but about works, and that's all you stand for.
That's a good title too. Maybe it was you.
Yeah.
So you guys, you and Nancy Neal talk offline,
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
like on the phone?
Yes.
We have.
No, I don't think I've ever.
It's all works, Kevin. What do you think? You guys. Oh, God, I can't wait till May 9th through 11th. Hackamania, back to the hack. We're doing it again. Joy, nobody likes onions. Who are these podcasts? The biggest problem in the universe, Cardiff Electric. Tuki, aka El Horrible. OJ, Weird Medicine with Dr. Steve. The Creep Off. And more for a weekend of live podcasts and debauchery in Sin City. Get your tickets now at hackamania.com. Go ahead. Had to put the plugs in there.
Ever talked on the phone with Rob?
But you
no.
DM,
Oh, yeah, I
you,
did
you
respond to
text
things.
or DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, DM. Yeah, I think
what
we've
are the-
talked a couple times.
And what are the topics?
I don't know. Well, Neil always posts stuff on his Facebook, and he'll post stuff he did like 10 years.
Wait a minute. Speaking of hacks, did I mention Hackamania's coming? May 9th through 11th? Yeah.
ago, and then I saw he posted up he had a rap name named DJ Curly Bear, and I said,
What's that shit that they're selling over there at TSN now? DabbleCon Live. Dabble House. DabbleCon.live, Friday, April 11th. At 8 p.m., they're going to have Who Are These Podcasts Saturday, April 12th. It's Viewer Film Festival. And then that's at 2 p.m. 8 p.m. is going to be the Uncle Rico show. They've got a couple of ticket tiers, I guess. Yeah, tears, crying. Yeah, so check that out if you want. Fans, we're all singing Kumbaya and everyone's getting along here. DabbleCon.live. Some good events coming to you from this side of the Dabbleverse. Go ahead.
I got to see this. So I Googled DJ Curly Bear, and this song, I mean,
Oh my
it
God.
was so awful, but
Number 4, 14 years later, still number 4 in family.
we think it's going to be a Dabbleverse banger.
I've gotten a lot of messages about it.
Yeah, but
That's it. That's it. The clip ends just like that. What a fucking mess. Ugh. So in this clip, I've learned that everything has been smoke and mirrors and in the works. Normally, we can. I'm pretty good at picking out the works and stuff, and then compared to like someone having real beef with each other, they got me. You got me. I've been duped. I'm not perfect. That's the first time I've been duped in 100 years. It's all a work, people. All these shows. All this heat they have with each other is manufactured. Some of it looks really legitimate. But it's not. It's all works. Oh, the humanity. Oh, no. The humanity. Oh, my gosh. I can't go on. What are we ever gonna do? Oh, no.